Okay. This is
It
right
set you back here.
Yeah, okay. So before we begin, I'm just gonna mention this out loud for people watching.
Who?
What do you mean who?
What are you mentioning?
Okay, so at the end of the last episode, Shell was kind of realizing that the voice actors.
I should say it then.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so we're gonna run into Lucia next, and her voice sounded very familiar. And I realized that it's Jennifer Hale, the voice actress of Commander Shepard, Bastila Shan from Knights of the Old Republic, and one of the first games I ever played with her as a voice actress in was Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, where she plays the protagonist that you play as if you're a female character. And I was just like, yes, I knew it!
So beyond that, and I could be wrong here, but I believe that Gavar is voice acted by Matthew Mercer, who's Chrome in Fire Emblem Awakening, which probably less people have played.
He also plays a number of anime characters, though, doesn't he?
I think so. I've heard the name multiple times before. And then I'm terrible with names, but this guy is voiced by the guy that did the voice for Lee in The Walking Dead, which that's some pretty top grade voice acting to hire for an indie game. Also, the game was made by Singaporeans, so.
Cicero.
Lucia.
All right, we've already seen this, haven't we?
So you told the Vestas to call for me,
It was either that or do it myself. I think the choice was clear.
and the others.
Well, Ophina and Corvus are...
Let's just go outside. We don't need to listen to them a second time.
Arius and Pasha
Oh.
are off in Altamir spying on the Zealots. Riva's down in Rune investigating the murder of one of our diplomats, and you... well, you were farming.
So you don't know anything about the case?
I know the Regenti Razatov is gone, and I know that we lost 2 good inspectores trying to find him.
And you wanted me to be the third?
You were better than all of us, Cicero, you know it.
I don't know. Let's just go.
I wanted the...
Seems to gloss over the fact that she killed his brother.
Yeah, well, he might not even know.
That's true.
And he might also kind of not care.
Because he thinks that his brother might have
So,
been a traitor.
Calvin,
Calvin. You're brave, standing on white Spire soil.
you say it as though there is something I should fear.
Certainly not. Not out here, at least.
Still goofy that these stairs are an area transition.
And you had to choose one or the other, but it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. And more low notes. Okay, I wonder if we have the chance to get the ones that we missed at some point. It'd be pretty annoying if, like, we sat down for that lore episode and it's like, by the way, there's a ton of them that you missed because you didn't turn left or right or run around in this random circle.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Ah, there you are, sir. I hope everything is well.
It is. Get the coach ready, please. We've got places to go. Mariner, maybe you'd like to follow the twins. Get acquainted?
A rather obedient bunch.
What's this about, Lucia?
What?
Don't tell me you just happened to be in the Spire.
Happened, well, Have I ever told you about the beggar who was too astute for his own good?
Lucia.
He dies at the end of the story.
You have. Many times.
The mask runners are getting stronger.
What do you mean?
They've taken over the Quiet Order. That's why I'm headed there.
Since when?
A few weeks ago. 5 years this war's been going on, Cicero, and those worms have only gotten stronger. I need to find out how.
That's why you encouraged Avestus to bring me back? So I could be your resource? I have a case to solve.
Cicero, please. You're the only one who...
The Quiet Order, go.
A ride would have been nice.
So, Mariner.
Hmm?
Mariner.
Are you trying to say something?
Why do they call you that? Do you sail out onto the belt often?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, you used to?
Before I settled down.
Settle down.
I'm in charge of an orphanage now.
With children?
No, cats and dogs, I'm sure.
Oh, I love animals. What?
Eyes on the road, Toths. Elena, please stop bullying your brother And Ricardo.
Yes, sir?
Just keep going.
Toves. That's his name. Toves.
What?
Tavoths, or whatever his name was.
You both stay here. I'll come find you when I'm done.
Looks like something's gone down. I mean, that person's injured. They've got stone barricades.
Dark part of town. I noticed that there's moss that glows in variety of
Oh,
colors.
I love whatever the heck this, like, ivy moss is. I love glowing plant life. Say what you want about Avatar being bland and uninteresting, for the most part, but man, did they get the environment design down. Especially with the, like, bioluminescence.
So this is the business you were talking about. Lucia told me about it.
You met her? We've been expecting her. Is she supposed to help us find a way in?
She got caught up with a few things. Should be on her way.
And you're here for...
The investigation. There's someone I need to see inside.
I'm afraid that's going to have to wait. We've got Portieri pushing all the walls we can, but the mask runners... I think our men are just getting tired.
How did you lose it in the first place?
The Portieri that managed to get out say that the mask runners just appeared from the streets. Happened too suddenly. They lost the ward overnight.
Well, I'll see you later.
I suppose you will.
Let's see. Oh, so we can't even get through.
Can't let him through.
Even if we wanted to. I was gonna go with the frontal assault
The
option.
longer we wait, the colder our lead.
Who said anything about waiting?
You did.
I said I'd see him later. Nothing about waiting in that.
So he's gonna take the long way around.
The banter is really well done. I like this. But yeah, we're gonna sneak in. Of course. Who waits in RPGs?
Looks like they want you to go down the stairs.
Yeah, I know. I always just look around for extra lore points and stuff.
It's interesting how they use people as barriers. Sorry,
it
you
works.
can't walk
It's
past
better
us.
than like arbitrary
Ah,
looking
sewers,
roadblocks.
of course.
Mariner, you're a strong man, aren't you? If you could give this a little tug?
It wasn't secured.
I wonder why. Come on.
Things I do for you, brother.
Love the mask design in this game. They did a good job with it.
Closed it behind you?
I did. What is going on in that head of yours?
Anytime wards have been taken over in the last 50 years, it's been through frontal assaults. Nobody thinks about drains. Rather interesting place for mists.
All over the city. This has been an increasingly common sight.
Everywhere.
Sometimes even in the streets.
So the storm begins.
Oh.
Okay, mask charge bar. The blue bar represents companion's mask charge. Mask charge is generated passively and consumed to cast skills. Each class has its own unique way of generating additional mask charges. Okay, so we're gonna move over here, and I'm gonna poke it in the butt a bunch. It doesn't look like this thing has a frontal defensive arc, so I can just hit it wherever I want.
Oh, it made out such a pathetic little scream.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, poor thing.
Sicarios do a thing. Dirges generate mass charge when they remain stationary on a point. And nothing about tanks. Okay. Lesser...
Bolgia?
Yeah, Bolgia, I guess. Can I tell him to do a thing? Oh, not only can I tell him to do a thing, I can take active control over him as a...
Now, they have different
as a
colored
character.
stripes. Does that indicate something?
Which stripes are we talking?
Well, that one has yellow stripes, and that one has red stripes.
Well, one's the lesser, one's the normal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it looks like I can
Rankings.
freely switch between both characters. Okay, so yeah, the lesser ones are the yellow ones, the regular ones are the red.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, the mega one's gonna be blue.
I'm just gonna go over here. And never mind. Okay,
It's interesting
fine.
how the
I'll just
corpses
fight
don't
this thing.
disintegrate afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of okay. It's always weird in RPGs when they do that. It's just
Unless
like,
there's a reason for it,
Yeah.
like your magic amulet of evil sucks up their
What are
essence.
Faye doing here?
You said this mist was becoming more common?
Only in the last few years, yes.
And Fae, have they been more common as well?
You think they're related?
You don't? It's quite a clear connection. The Vegulists probably have something on this. We can ask when we get back, but for now...
We should keep moving.
So these creatures are another classification of Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The exits to the Quiet Order should be that way.
What are they doing?
Whatever it is, we will have to go through them. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
It's a mega crab.
Weren't you saying it was going to be like purple or something?
I thought it was gonna be blue, but it looks like it is just
Getting wildly
massive
out of range
green
of that.
and
Let's poke him from here.
red with orange stripes.
Let's get around and take out the little dude.
I can take it.
Okay.
Uh-oh, he's starting to lose his health.
Yeah.
Get him out of the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, these characters don't seem to have any survival mechanisms.
It'd be interesting if you could use your companions as pets in a way and help direct them.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can tell my companions to do whatever, but I do wish that they had a little bit more survival AI. Masks are powerful skills that can be activated to change the tides of battle. To activate a mask, mask charge must be expended using skills. You can activate your mask when a sufficient mask charge has been expended. Okay. Oh, so we're activating our mask skill, which does something or other. I'm not entirely sure.
Better watch out for, your friend.
I do wish it was a little bit easier for the...
Also,
me
the
to
little
switch
dude is
between the
taking pot
characters.
shots at you from the side.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's not hurting that bad.
Now there's more of them.
Yeah.
3 to be precise. But you might want to take out the big bad.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. He is by far the most dangerous.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he...
Let's see, holding. Yeah, we'll get big guy down shortly. Oh, wrong character. And we gotta go over here.
It's nice that you can pause.
Yes. Active pausing in a video game. Super nice.
Yeah, because getting out of that ray of effect...
Okay, there we go. So even if he goes down at this point, we can finish it off with Cicero.
Oh, that he did.
Okay, we've got a pretty good defensive arc. Oh, interesting. The characters do regain HP over time. This is the other reason why I was like, if he goes down, no problem. I should see if there's
Is there any loot from these guys? Nah. They just look like impediments.
Yeah. I think there's no loot, just skill points. There might not even be a level system, actually, come to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be entirely a,
Based on how many skills you accrue, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna see if I can... Oh. Interesting.
So you'll
So
have
we
at least a couple more characters.
Yeah, we'll have 5 party members total. Okay, so I got 2 skill points. What do we have? Stoic increases damage when there's no allies nearby, or all allies take less damage.
Don't you want to get new
Tempting.
abilities?
It's tempting, yeah. So Dervish is like a spin, and slows enemies, increases their spin. Okay, so do we want the one where we do a damage over time around the character, or do we want the one where we spin to win?
Whichever one you prefer. I always like having like AoEs around my character, but at the same time, having a spinny move is interesting too.
I mean, both are kind of spinny.
Raises threat. Okay, so what does that one do?
It makes it so they attack Cicero more often.
Well, oh, I know. But would you want that to divert attention away from Calden?
Cicero seems to be fairly beefy.
Is it Calden?
Yeah, it's Calden.
Okay.
Let's go with Tempest, seeing as we can have that active while we do other things. Oh, interesting. So he's got a bunch. Reduces all damage the caster takes. Yeah, we're picking that one up. Let's see. Conjures 2 spheres of water that rotate around the caster, raising their threat.
Now you made him have more threat.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's supposed to be the tank character.
Okay.
Notice how all of his abilities have, like tanks and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember if the red... Oh, wait. We want this one. Restore focus to himself. That increases his yellow bar. So that gives him kind of a self-heal. Let's see. Masks, party behavior. There we go. Let's see.
Oh.
Mass charge threshold. I have no idea what that means. So cast
Maybe
on
that
enemies
means
with...
he uses it at particular times when his mask is used.
Yeah.
Or when, depending on how much mask power he has.
Yeah, so we can change their AI to some degree. So originally he only used water spout if an enemy had a water tag, but since
Yeah, I don't know if you have an ability.
yeah, we don't have the ability to do that yet. I'm just gonna tell him to use it always, and that should be a fine system. Okay, and what else we got? Masks. Oh, so even he gets a bunch of different masks. That's cool. I like that.
Yep, but he definitely looks to be water.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if Cicero's going to be.
Looks like you're all air.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well that's fine. Luckily Calden turned out to be a water dude anyway.
Mm-hmm. And I still think, don't you think Lucia's
Master.
fire?
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
right.
absolutely.
Come on, we're almost there.
What if they try to kill us?
Then we defend ourselves. Simple.
I mean, we get 5 party members total, if I remember right. One
it's
for
probably
each
one-
element plus us.
Mm-hmm.
Though it looks like maybe we can only have 3 active at a time. Maybe it's 4. It'd be nice if it was 4. Well, we'll find out. I was not paying attention to what they said.
What's wrong?
I am not the lightest person around.
You'll be fine. Come on.
What do you think, the ladder isn't gonna hold up?
Please. Come on. Damn it.
Oh no.
I told you.
Get him!
These mask runners? Okay, press H to
They
instruct...
just look like sewer bandits.
Yeah. Kind of. They're probably... I mean, mask runners are probably a bunch of different groups, including, you know, thieves and whatever. So press H to instruct a companion to stand ground. Press B to open up party behavior. Configure the AI of companions.
Oh, you're already doing that.
Yep, click on the behavior tab, access behavioral controls. Change AI behavior of your party members by configuring how the AI uses them. Use them to prioritize abilities that they'll use during combat. Let's see, disable AI control completely or set the minimum mask charge required to use abilities. Use these arrows to scroll through your abilities. Gotcha. I was hoping that there would be a way that I could set him to, like, super aggressive. But I guess not. Let's go for that guy. I'm gonna bring Cicero around and take out the archer.
Mm-hmm.
Because that probably seems like the best idea.
Oh, that one guy has an earth ability.
Yep.
So they do have masks.
Yes. Okay. Oh, let's go for this guy. And actually, let's have both of them bop out. Because this guy's doing like a whirlwind earth storm move.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Just attack from the outer edge.
Yep.
That sort of reset that one guy's AI so that he got to them because his move wasn't doing anything.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully we get more functional abilities in the future. Well, I give up.
Just poke him.
With you walking around in all that blue, we don't stand a chance.
What do you...
This one's got wide hips. His trousers should suffice.
His shirt isn't even going to cover half my chest.
Point?
Oh, fine.
Impressive tattoo. Hadn't thought you'd be the type.
Yeah. Thanks.
What's it about?
Are you here to investigate me or my brother?
Come on.
I want to see the tattoo now.
Is it on his arm? Look at... No, is it on his...
No, yeah, that's on his arm. That's his chest hair. Nobody tattoos chest hair onto their chest. It's nice that...
I mean, people tattoo eyebrows and
true.
eyeliner.
But those are crazy people.
Yeah.
We don't talk about them. Okay.
I always found it weird when women completely plucked their eyebrows off to draw them in. Huh?
Interesting. So the AoE wind move of mine is actually castable AoE within, like, this radius-ish? I'm not sure, actually. No.
It just goes around you.
Yeah, it looks like it just goes around me. Then why even give me the, option of doing anything special? I have no idea. Also, we should probably switch back to Cicero.
Cicero.
I don't know which does more damage, but...
Come on, fancy fence.
Seems like we're doing a decent job here.
I had taken a summer fencing class with my one friend once, and I always liked doing this move where I swirled the opponent's blade around my own in such a way that it actually tipped the pommel of the hilt like into their wrist, so they were forced to let go of the foil. And I know that it was a dirty move, but it was like, yeah, disarming.
I've never done anything related to fencing. I guess my brother's friends would hit people with sticks. That was a thing.
But that would be probably more saber, because then you'd be using the flat edge of it rather than a pokey-poke.
Yep.
Rats.
Is that?
A masquerine? Ages. You must have missed it under all this filth.
And it's raw.
We'll have to find an Artigiani and Fabra to help us touch it up. We can't be seen walking around with it like this.
You intend on keeping it?
Well, I won't tell the registry as long as you don't.
All right, then.
Wait, they just found a random raw mask?
Yeah, so I guess there is some extra customization that we get to do along the way here. Specifically...
But what does a raw mask mean?
There's enough food to last them weeks.
An outpost.
See what you can find.
Probably,
Does it have no element bonded to it, or...?
Well, yeah, it probably gets refined into something, and that's how we get our masks.
Does it need decorations?
I don't know. I don't understand. Of all the wards, why this one? I've heard all it has are softies, and it isn't defensible, and it's so close to that damned white spire. Why here? Of course I asked, and they said the Herald wanted this place. Specifically, I don't know why I asked, but Matteo couldn't tell me. Oh, wanted this place specifically. I don't know why I asked, but Matteo couldn't tell me. The periods are small for whatever reason.
It's alright if you just read it all. Come on.
Okay, and I don't know enough about the Herald to guess either. I just know the Herald wanted this ward real bad.
Anything interesting?
Whoever wrote this talks about a figure called the Herald.
I found this too.
Wait for the Herald's command, nothing else.
Herald?
I don't know. I've never heard of him before.
Then he must be new.
Or I might not be as knowledgeable about the Mascherines as everyone in this damn city seems to think. There doesn't seem to be anything left for us.
Can't go up that ladder?
Nope. Oh, we were actually supposed to go here first. Oh, physics objects. Melons! Apples, oranges, melons again. It's goofy.
They really
and
should have just
stupid.
had the rats come over and munch on them.
Yeah, it's just immediately the chamber floods with rats. Bonus boss battle. Ah. Wait. Oh, no.
No, they're just running around. Oh, there's a bat, too.
Yeah, looks like it. Just every once in a while in combat, you get hit by a rogue bat. Take a little bit of damage. Whee! Leap off the edge. Nope.
Oh, that looks like a mother rat.
This
Massive.
one had better hold.
You say mother rat, I think mother ship. It's
All right,
confusing.
we're in. Now what?
Now we look for our glassmith. We should start with the central marketplace. I think it's through that corridor.
They're birdies. I like
Yeah.
all the glowies.
I love the glowies. They're so pretty. I think a lot of the environment textures are actually hand-drawn, like with pencil or whatever.
Mm.
And then painted underneath, which is actually kind of a nice style.
Color-coded?
Green for produce, red for smithing, teal for leatherwork.
And glassware?
Yellow.
I better watch out, there's thugs everywhere, but they're dressed up as thugs, so they're...
Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Okay, as usual, look around.
lore.
Grab all of the lore I can possibly grab. Every time I see them with their media, dancing about or playing their lutes or whatever. Yes, their proficiency in media makes them stronger, but look at what we've accomplished. But we don't even have the numbers. And still we took this award from them. Trust me, my friend, a lack of training in the media isn't nearly enough to stop impassioned hearts. Certainly hope you're right. Okay.
So they're just talking about... They were talking about being trained in specific areas before.
Well, no, it's talking about how the guards, are stronger than them. But, you know, they believe in themselves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't necessarily seem like they're bad people, just anti-establishment-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like our glassmith's taken off.
Hopefully he left something for us to find.
What are you thinking of?
Orders, receipts, anything that might flesh out his connection with Raz.
I'll keep an eye out.
I found something.
What is it?
An order for 100 glass bell jars.
Who signed it?
Raz himself. His signature is... Hey! Fine day, fellas.
Aren't you supposed to be...
The gate!
Damn.
Too close.
Indeed. We should hurry. The order he placed for the jars was supposed to be delivered to a house up that street.
Eee.
I
Chicken
heard a
don't
chicken.
care. Chicken just does what chicken does. This is a bunch of chickens.
Did I ever tell you about the chicken chorus?
You mean where you were making them go wah, 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 by like moving your hand around or whatever?
So there's just a whole pen full of chickens at a camp that we were at, and they could only see out one direction because it was sort of like a, oh, what would you call it? It was a kind of shed where it was wood on 3 sides and then the typical fencing on the last side. And so whenever we walked in front of them, all of them as one would go, and it was really bizarre. And as soon as you left their line of vision, their sight, they would just go completely silent. It was weird, but chickens are weird.
Chickens are weird.
We call them chicken chorus.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
I wonder if these guys will like block our progress. Nope, we can go straight through them. Okay, I was kind of intentionally avoiding them. Turns out, was not necessary. Let's see, as usual, look slightly past just in case lore or other things.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh, they're gonna be like, hey, why aren't you running?
Marco, we're supposed to be...
Oh no.
You're... Get them!
Here they come!
I find it interesting that all of the mask runners look kind of like jesters.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do the dumb thing. Throw on that. We're just gonna stand here and hit them all at the same time.
Well, I mean, doesn't everyone look like a jester, considering the masks, the,
Kind of, but, you know,
the
they've got a
pants.
particularly jestery feel.
What is... It's probably because of the red and purple?
Maybe? I was thinking just the like, striped and the tatteredness.
Probably the haphazardness of their attire.
Okay, I'm gonna move around. We've taken some focus hits. This guy hurts. Gonna get away from that.
Also, was that Earth guy
because-
healing him or something?
Maybe.
You're on your own.
He seems to be channeling energy. Yeah, he's healing. What
Yeah. Good to know. Doesn't matter though.
You have my thanks.
Kill the healer.
Yep, kill the healer.
I can take it.
He's got like a doofy little drum looking thing. But yeah,
Well, so he's like a bard. He's like, I'm gonna use my earth drum magic to bolster my...
Taking too much.
okay, got the healer down. Oh. Let's use our special, which apparently is a healing move.
Uh-oh. Calden.
No, it's okay.
Poke poke. What are you doing?
Healing Calden.
And I call
Okay.
Thanks.
What was... We don't have time. Come on.
Do I get skill points for that? No. Dang. Yeah, what I want to do is get Calden's next skill. Mm-hmm. Which is Atmospring, which heals.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not entirely sure if it heals him, which is concerning. Ish.